Vlog! Alright guys, good morning. It is July 30th. July 30th. That means we are almost to my birthday. I mean, I've been taking away my whole life, so I wanted to give beef protein a shot. And worst comes to worst, I'll just have it like regular. I'll save it for when I need it, when I'm bulking or whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to mix that in my oats, and this is my pre-workout meal. I'm going to throw a dash of salt on it, or maybe in my water. And I'm going to fuck shit up at the gym. Not sure where I'm going to train. I was thinking about training because I'm visiting my mom in Syracuse today. That's where she lives. So I was going to train at Gold's in Liverpool, but they're expensive as fuck. So I might just train at my college. We'll see what happens. I'll more than likely get some footage somewhere, but close. Nipple erections. Footage I really didn't even record when I went to visit my mom in Cicero, North Syracuse. It was just so fun. It was nice to see my mom again. I haven't seen her in a long time. I've seen her like once in the last 4, 5, 6 months, something like that. I went to visit her in January, and then I've seen her like once for about 2 hours since then, or maybe twice. But yeah, anyway, turned into a cheat day. And my willpower was lost. I had a couple slices of pizza, which would have been fine, but then at midnight I walked down to Walmart and just binged crazy in front of a sign. I just sat down in the grass looking up at the stars, listening to music, just binging. And to get an idea of how bad it was, I ate 4 Mrs. Fields ice cream cookie sandwiches, a box of mini muffins, the s'mores ones, which are new. I think it was like 6 packs. I didn't eat 1 pack, and then I'd just throw stuff out as I was going to kind of hold back the calorie count a little bit. Like I threw away probably like 2 packs of mini muffins in total. Some of the ice cream, I didn't eat all of it. I'd just throw it, like I said, in the field there. I had a pack of 4 Walmart muffins. There's 2 blueberry and 2 banana nut, which were the greatest muffins I've ever had in my whole life. They're so good, but they're like about 400 calories a piece, I think. What else did I have? A Lunchables pizza and a pack of s'mores cookie dough by Pillsbury. So it was fucking nuts. I think on the day I had 9,000 calories, and this was Thursday into Friday. I didn't kill myself after, though. You know, I was like, okay, because yo-yo dieting is just going to fuck me up even worse. What I did was I intermittent fasted the next day. And then I trained later at night, kind of an at-home upper body workout. And then the next day was a lower body workout. And then the next day was an upper body day, too. And I did extra cardio. So I did about, I think, 300 calories of cardio the first day, 200, and then 200, and I mowed the lawn. And I ate like 200 calories less each day, except for the day after, which I ate like 500 calories less. And today was a prep low, 196.0. So I made it through. Still a 1.8 pound loss from last week. So I managed to, you know, I needed it. Psychologically, I've been doing so well this prep. You know, I've messed up a couple of times, but nothing huge like last prep. So, basically the way it works now, 196. Today is my carb up day of 500 carbs, but I think I'm going to cap it at like 425, just to kind of make up a little bit from what I lost. We'll see, depending on how excruciatingly hungry I am, but if I can eat less, I'm definitely not going above like 450. I know it's going off the plan, but I went off the plan in the first place, so I got to kind of counteract it a little bit. This is going to be the final thing that I do. And I'm to the T from here on out. I'm looking to go on my meal plan, not this week, but next week, I believe. But I wanted to try these mussel muffins by Complete Cookie Company. It's actually Lenny and Larry's. That's the company name. And they were also voted the best protein bar / cookie on bodybuilding.com for 2015. So, or 2014, 2015. I don't fucking know exactly how it went for maybe the first half of the year. But the drawing is again this year. So I just got an email from them. And also bodybuilding.com. So just check them out. You know, I'm about to eat one for breakfast, actually, the lemon poppy seed. It is in there. My pre-workout meal. I'm probably going to have half the cookie. I'm going to have some Carbolin by EFX, which is basically a carb source, similar to Carbolic, similar to GlycoFuse. Just 25 grams of carbs, and I'll probably make some protein pancakes. So that's what I'm doing pre-workout. Did my cardio, took my Norcodrine, about to take my glutamine and carnitine right now. So just wanted to say how happy I was because I hit a new prep low despite that major fuck up. So whew, that could have been very, very, very bad, and I didn't weigh myself for like 3 days on purpose because I knew I would have been like 210. Because it's like I hold water like that. It's insane. But, yeah, just something that popped in my head. Today marks the biggest challenge, this prep. The other day, when I binge, it was tough. But it was just, I just gave in. I just felt like it. And I felt like I needed the food. Granted, contest prep is a game like none other. It's very difficult and it will test every fiber of your body, but I decided today I wanted to give intermittent fasting a shot. As you guys remember, longtime subscribers remember, 2013 prep I did intermittent fasting for quite a while. I would train fasted almost every morning, and last year I even gave it a shot as well. And I think it's great. So I wanted to give it a shot doing an 18-hour fast, 6-hour eating window. And I stopped eating today at 4 o'clock. And I planned on working out before I went to work. So I ate a calorically dense breakfast. And I did something I never do, and that was drink calories. I drink sugar-free energy drinks and amino acids, BCAAs, things like that. But I never drink protein shakes because it's not satiating, and I would rather have food, you know what I mean? Or I'll make a sludge. At least if it's not actually satiating, it makes me think it's satiating. Like when I buy like protein bars, like Quest bars and stuff, I always feel for the thickest one, and I get that because in my mind, it makes me think I'm eating more, even though I'm not. So it's just, I drank 55 to 60 grams of protein today. Think of that in terms of egg whites. That's over 12 servings of egg whites that I could have had. But instead I drank it and was not satiated at all. You know, and didn't even really taste good either. And I just will never do that again. But today, as I said, was the biggest challenge ever. I finished my calories at 4:30. And the rest of my shift at work, I felt just lethargic. After like 6 o'clock, I was just completely lethargic and tired and just didn't want to move. My body just felt sore, you know, and these are things you expect, or well, you should expect during a contest prep, you know. Being 9.5 weeks out, I know what I have to do. I have to lose about 1.2 pounds per week. And I'm going to be alright. Then I'll be at my goal weight, and I will hopefully contend for the pro card. As I said, my goals kind of shifted from the pro card to first winning my class. Once I win my class, then I'll deal with tackling the pro card. Hopefully, obviously, I want to win my pro card at my next show. But if not, there's always the next one. And maybe I'll keep my condition till the spring, depending on how shit works out. I do intend to stay leaner in the off season. This time I won't blow up. I will have my fun meals, don't get me wrong. And there will be eating challenges like before. like the McNugget challenge. But back to what I was saying was just the lethargy, and that's the thing. That prep will make you a sloth, okay? I've said this before. You will get tired. You will get hungry. It's a matter of just manning up and finding it within yourself, because I had it set in my mind. I told my friend at work, Brandon, I was like, I think I told him, or maybe I was thinking of telling him but didn't. I don't remember. But I planned to eat something when I got home. I was going to go to the store. Yeah, I don't think I actually said anything. But I was going to go to the store, pick up a bunch of lettuce, and just eat it. And then I was thinking, I was like, well, I'll have celery. Because those two foods, if you're going to eat something that's a free food, you want something like that very, 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 very light on calories, if anything. You're basically, the amount it takes to burn the calories is going to supersede what you're intaking, so it doesn't really matter. But I was going to do it, and I was like, I'm going to have some egg whites or something, and I was going to get a bag of protein chips. That's what I told Brandon at work. I was going to get the Quest chips, and I had them in my hand, and I was bringing them up to the counter, and I was like, you know what, I set it back. I was like, whatever, I'm not doing this, because I said I was going to fast, I'm going to fast. So I did, and I just sacked up and got through the lethargy, because I was like, all I got to do is stay up for a couple more hours, and then in the morning I'll be able to eat. And, you know, here I am. Granted, the night's not finished yet, but the way I got through it was I just thought mentally, okay, even eating the celery, not only am I spending money, which I don't need to spend money on, but it's being defeated. You know, granted, celery and lettuce is healthy. Well, little to no nutritional value at all, but it's not going to hurt me. I established the willpower and took my goals to that next level. You know, I just had a scoop of BCAAs, mixed it up, made sure it was really nice and sweet, and just drank it, right? And I'm going to have a diet soda. And it's just, I was going to go have some raspberries. I opened the fridge, and I was like, you know what? No. That's it. So that's just what I did. And I just wanted to record this because it's like, in my mind, it's a huge, huge, huge step forward. Because it's like, when you're extremely hungry like this, like I have a huge appetite. I mean, I could put down 10,000 calories like that in 10 minutes. You'll see. You'll see when I do an eating challenge. But I can eat. And just the lethargy and the low energy and low blood sugar just really takes an impact on me personally. You know, bouts of hypoglycemia, granted it's self-induced, but just in between meals, that feeling, it's just, you can't even explain.